This morning I'm off to Carrington Animal Rescue, and since I'm running 100k to raise as much money for them as I possibly can in July, what better way to get there than to have a run? So it's going to be around about 22 to 25k. Well, I've had one of the most eventful things happen to me. I was running through a little bit of woodland and a deer just jumped out about 2 meters in front of me, almost jumped onto me, had a little prance around and then jumped back into the bushes and it scared the shit out of me. What a beautiful morning for a beautiful calm run down the canal. Hello duckies. Some people can be right miserable fuckers. It's a gorgeous morning. We're out running, some of them on the bikes. Say hello, fuck all, nothing. Morning. Morning. Nothing. Morning. Nothing again. Fair enough. Recently, I've been looking at the weather. The night before, I go out for a morning run, and each time it's meant to be raining, clouded over, and I don't bother taking the sunglasses. And now I'm gonna fucking blind myself. So this morning's choice of music is a little bit of Rod Stewart, and that influence has come from my dad. He fucking loved him, could never get the words right, but he loved him. And I remember being a kid and hating it, as I'm sure most people can attest to with their parents' music. Some pretty cool artwork there on the wall. So I'm 12k in, about an hour and 6 minutes, and then I get a lovely long winding incline. Just made it into Eccles. So now, just across the water I think, into Urmston and down onto Carrington. Ten miles down, just to 4 miles to go now. I'm keeping a good steady pace. I just looked at the clock and realised if I carry on heading straight to Carrington, I'm going to end up being like 45 minutes early. And so, a quick little detour, finish off a half marathon, get myself a cheeky little espresso. So I've just had a little toilet break and a coffee, and about a 10-minute walk just in the direction of Carrington now. I now have 5k, which will get me there for about 10 to, which means I just have impeccable timing. I always make sure I plan ahead. I plan for stuff to go wrong, and therefore I'm always, wherever it is that I need to be nice and early. And I only wish that everybody could do the same thing. On Mile Road that isn't actually a mile, it's about half a mile. What a great name. I have a dilemma, and that is 2k takes me to 25.73k, and I either need to finish at 25k or 26 or 25.5, because it would just be mental to finish on that number. So that's an electric fence. I wonder how many people's minds it would go through to give that a go and see just how electric it is. It ain't gonna be me. Aren't you lot gorgeous? Yes you are, beautiful. Just arrived now at the animal rescue place, just waiting for Mel and Becky, and then we'll meet the lady who runs this. And I've just seen in the window then, there's the first one that I've seen. What a little beautiful baby. Beautiful. So today I'm at Carrington Animal Rescue, and this is what the 100 kilometres is all about. How many animals do you currently look after here?
At the moment we've got 64 altogether, including the cats, rabbits, guinea pigs and rats and everybody else. And at any one time we can take up to, meant to be 60, but I'm a sucker for not saying that.
£10 will feed the kittens for a week, so please give as much as you can. It's gorgeous. What are your current biggest challenges?
Our biggest challenges is getting them in and rehoming them at the moment. Adoptions seem to be super slow. Except for the kittens. The kittens obviously go super quick. But yeah, mainly adoptions and obviously raising enough funds to care for the sick animals and the mistreated. We currently have 5 members of staff, or will be 5 on Sunday, and 70 volunteers altogether.
Wow, that is incredible, and that is why we need every donation that we can get for these little guys and to make sure that this great charity can keep going.